Leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long, and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave. Ah! Oh, fuck! Ah! Who left that above my bed? Oh, fucking pieces of shit! Ow! You woke me up from the nicest sad dream ever. I was saying goodbye to all my friends and a wonderful place on Earth and all that shit. God! Oh. Now I'm back here again. Great. Alright, let's see. All my appendages are still intact. Check. Got my shiny stabby. Okay, good. And oh, fuck. Trash Dragon, why are you in my back pocket? Get out of there. What? Don't look at me with that tone of voice. You're being a dick. Oh, whatever. I do not have the patience for this. Hey, guys, do you have anything worthwhile to talk about? I don't want to talk to this thing at the moment. You know, I've been wondering, did you eat Pepper and Thamu? I haven't heard from them since you've been around. He's nodding yes, fucker. Anyway.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff.
Okay, don't, Alright, I don't know, I feel like we haven't, you know, it's an RPG, I should be helping you at some point.
I think I'll tell you a bit about the recent war we had with the Republic.
Okay.
That might be more familiar to you.
A hair, yeah.
Jedi Revan beat my people. We started by conquering worlds outside the Republic. We did it quietly, so the Republic wouldn't really know what was going on until it was too late.
Ah, yes. The whole, you can't see me approach and then you punch him in the nuts.
We came in through 3 invasion corridors and adjacent sectors. Anyone who put up a fight, or wouldn't fight, was crushed.
Crushed. Yes, that was very kind of you to bring them nice, delicious orange soda for people who just couldn't, the Republic wasn't looking out for.
But the cowardly tactics the Republic defenders used left us little choice. Hiding in the homes of civilians, using families as shields.
Oh boy, you're lucky you have a rocket launcher. Otherwise, we might have some harsh words to say. I might just want to throw you out in an airlock.
Those who cannot defend themselves should not be around those who can in battle. If annihilating a city is the kind of power it takes to overwhelm a Republic shield device, then that's what we did. Necessary force to destroy all opposition.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go with the text line right there, cause, yeah.
Be so good as to throw themselves at your feet to be slaughtered. I have no time or patience for cowards. They deserve to be hunted down and exterminated like vermin.
Hey, Kandros, why don't we just set your weapons and armor on the ground and let's go have a nice soak in the ship's hot tub? What? Just because I put the hot tub in the airlock.
Later, when Revan had joined the war. But we'll get back to that. We've wasted too much time already. Is there something else you want to know?
Not really. Actually.
Here's a stab. There anything? There any? Hey, don't. There any?
But but drugs. I like those.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I appreciate that. I'm starting to wonder. There's a species of alien in some other world called Elcor. I'm wondering if I had an influence on them.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
Yeah, I, know nothing about my body.
Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
I wouldn't say you lied to me, but that was some philosophical...
Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Ithorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not
all
mean
right.
Another fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
Sure, Master. I completely trust you, blah blah, Master.
Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be.
Just like my intestines.
Complete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of. Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however. Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required.
Right.
Deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so. Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
I can see why you hang out with Kandros.
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
Right. Let me get the wet soldering iron.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Wow. You care. Wow. Self-flagellation, mutt? Flagellate? Words.
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such. Appeasement. Yes, Master, of course.
Yeah, no,
Master.
this robot, he just insult me.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it?
Well, I might as well get something from my time spent.
The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SciTech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties. Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. It is customary for droids' memories to be wiped when it is sold.
That fucking sucks.
Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
Oh!
Affirmative, Master. Though I had not been programmed to do so. The human's termination was accidental. Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order. Information. This HK-47 unit is complete with protocol that, when invoked, will set me to independently carry out a termination. I will go to whatever lengths, travel whatever distances are required to complete the termination. This is the reason for my combat skills.
I'm very nervous.
Unfortunately, the assassination protocol is currently non-functional. You will not be able to activate it.
Oh?
Answer. Several of my actuators were damaged by my former owner. They cannot be repaired, Master. Sad though that is. My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers. Observation. While it may have been unintentional, my master's wording of his orders left little room for me. SciTech was responsible for the product, after all. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me. Objection? Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect.
This is why you treat your robots with respect and not as slaves, wow, this world fucking sucks.
Query. Do you know what the chances are of puncturing that sole actuator? I would have congratulated my master were he not sizzling and incoherent at the time. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning.
Uh-huh.
Statement. How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already been terminated. They likely assumed I was mere chattel. I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now.
Cool.
But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing. Statement. Affirmative. If you believe your skill, request. I only ask that you be... Statement. As... And now rewire the last 3 relays. Access complete. I have recovered information on my owner previous to the commercial officer statement. It appears that my previous owner was a human senator on the planet Coruscant, a man of importance who obviously appreciated quality craftsmanship. Answer. I am unsure, Master. Any knowledge of my owner prior to him is still deleted. The senator did assume I was a protocol droid, however.
Hey, Trash Dragon, did you build this droid?
Property of a senator.
Don't giggle while you take credit for this.
Questioning. The assistant was quite alarmed and told the senator I should be scrapped quickly to avoid a scandal. Naturally, the senator had me eliminate the fool. Observation. Senators are not nice, Master. They are either on top of the game or yesterday's news. My master told me that frequently, you see. I was most proud to have partaken in the political system of the galaxy. During the time my owner possessed me, he gained significant rank. Given time, I believe he could have become Chancellor. I even eliminated a few key opponents that he did not ask for. Freebies, if you will.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Certainly. Why not? I am an intelligent droid, you know. I see an opportunity, and I take it. And my master was most pleased with my work. Observation. I think he would have done far better had he not allowed his use of me to become personal. He set me on his wife.
What?
Answer. I am unsure. The human was most agitated and angry. I believe his wife had done something that had displeased him greatly.
Oh dear.
I was to go to their summer estate and terminate his wife, along with whatever male companion I discovered there.
What have I purchased?
Statement. I have no idea, Master. Cheating seems to be a relevant term only when one is caught in the act. Otherwise, it is viewed as intelligence. No? I journeyed to the southern continent, but it appeared my master was not far behind me. Apparently, he regretted his activation of the protocol. When I found the wife and her companion, I proceeded to launch my attack, but my master interposed his own body and was destroyed. It was rather a strange meatbag thing to do you not agree? Naturally, I shut myself down, my master being terminated. Observation. Only so far.
Can I get a
There
refund?
are still more memories
Like,
not recovered,
now?
however.
I kind of want to be in the next galaxy, a completely separate galaxy from this.
Statement. I believe the senator's wife was unsure what I was or what to do with me. It was she who sold me to the corporate officer, an acquaintance.
Yes, I should imagine she was just casually acquaintance with this person's privates. Oh boy.
Answer. As previously, I have found a few more programs which will enhance my performance. A most gratifying
Again,
discovery.
yay.
There is still nothing from previous memories uncovered. With luck, I will discover the stimulus to unlock my core, and all this will be unnecessary. I do thank you for...
Once more into the breach.
HK. Affirmative. Request. Statement. And now rewire the last. Access complete. I have accessed information on my owner prior to the senator, Master. Most unexpected.
Who is it, Satan?
Answer. It appears that previous to my ownership by the senator, I was the property of one Bochaba the Hutt on the planet Slaheron.
Okay.
Is unfair, Master. While Bochaba may have died gruesomely, I most certainly had nothing to do with it. Well, very little.
There it is.
My memories tell me that, for a time, Bochaba was one of the most feared gangsters on Slaheron. I helped him with this
I mean,
reputation.
if you were working for him, he
Over a span
should
of
probably be the one who was afraid.
I terminated a grand total of 322 sentient meatbags. These contracts made Bochaba very wealthy. It was
What
unfortunate
happened?
but inevitable that eventually Bochaba would overstep his bounds. I had just cleared 2 Hutt households when the exchange retaliated.
Yay.
I was not even present when my old master was assassinated. I did appreciate the artistry behind his demise upon my return, however.
What?
Answer. Allow me to say that I have little doubt that residents of that sector were fishing pieces of Bochaba out of their soup for weeks afterward.
Dude,
At any rate,
that's
I
disgusting.
down upon my master's
Fuck.
The rival Hutt
Okay.
claimed me along with
I don't eat meat as it is, but good God, I just need
If that
I just
Hutt
need to
had
vomit
only
and
known my
I'm
true
just gonna go
function,
vomit.
He surely would not have sold me to a senator he bribed regularly.
Trash, are you frying worms just to make me sit more? Yep, it's working.
Observation. It would have suited my character, Master. I have enjoyed my existence since, more or less, so I do not miss it.
Growth, I guess.
Observation. No doubt, Master. It would have been a glorious battle to end my existence with. I would prefer that to rusting on
Yeah,
the
alright.
Answer. Negative, Master. There, as well, I believe I can restore several contemplative. I wonder how many more dead masters I might have out there.
So do I.
For a long time, you know. Statement. Affirmative.
Alright.
And now rewire the last. Access complete. I have recovered the last of my deleted memory, Master. Unfortunately, my history is still not complete.
Okay.
Sir, as I did inform you, Master, the majority of my memory is still locked within my core. That can only be accessed by the appropriate stimuli.
Alright, fine, you have told me that 3 times.
I have no idea what that stimuli might be, unfortunately. Sadly, it seems my true origins will always be a mystery.
Alright.
Observation. If it was, Master, your restorations will certainly have ensured that the proper stimulus restores my core's functions. Sadly, that could have already happened and we missed it, and my core was too damaged to activate. Oh, woe is me.
Oh, poor me. Oh, poor you. Whatever.
Query, wouldn't you be master? Here I am, surrounded by all these meat bags, and all I desire is true perfection. Surely there are more droids like me out there. Or is that too much to hope? Objection. Oh, fine. Laugh at me, master. Humiliate your
Hey,
pet
you're
droid.
not my pet.
Go
You're one of
ahead.
my crew. Anyway.
Correction. That would actually be my first owner, master. The first I can remember.
All
I
right.
completed an assassination in Mandalorian space, though I have no knowledge of what my target was or who sent me.
Okay.
Regardless, my motor function had been damaged, and I could not return to wherever I had been sent from. A Mandalorian soldier claimed me as booty, I believe.
I mean,
he repaired me.
I mean, my booty's better than yours, but...
And proceeded to use my assassination protocol to raise his rank.
Okay.
Query. Do you not have enemies that you would desire eliminated, master? If my protocol still worked, would you not use it?
Only against nature.
Statement. If you say
Maybe
so, master.
trash over here.
At any rate,
Then again,
it seems that my
I think I would, for
Mandalorian
trash here, I
owner
need you to have,
finally
like, a
decided to
bodyguard
send me against
function.
Mandalore himself. My poorest performance, sadly. Answer. I was captured by this Mandalore during the attempt. He was able to reverse my programming and send me after my own master. It
Fun?
was quite distressing. There was little I could do. Needless to say, I dispatched the Mandalorian soldier efficiently.
Okay.
Once I deactivated, I believe I eventually ended up on the black market and was sold to the Hutt on Slaheron. My darkest day.
Sure it is.
Statement. So I did. I am not very proud of that, master. The soldier seemed very startled, I must
And I'm more uneasy since you clearly can kill your masters.
Objection. That is so unfair, master. Have I not brought you a great deal of satisfaction?
Actually, no. You kind of, outside of translating, you've kind of been getting my ass killed in a fight.
Statement. You are a very harsh master, master. I like you.
You're gonna regret that, I promise you.
Answer. There are a few Mandalorian implants that I can activate now. They will improve my performance. Beyond that, master,
Kalu
there
Kalay,
is
I
nothing
guess.
more I can relate to you. With luck, we will discover the stimulus to unlock my core very soon.
I don't believe you. Alright. We can move on. Robots' bedtime stories are done.
Got something on your mind, dude? You got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful. Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the
I like you.
on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing? I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know,
Fine.
you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha. Oh, very funny. Is it my fault that some people are so easily annoyed? Like impatient little children with blasters. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vex was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Mm-hmm.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh,
That's a great line.
Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Yep. Being the architect of your own demise, I can relate.
I don't know. Are you overconfident? noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes,
Wait.
Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
There was a guy named Starkiller in this game. Fuck, how much does this game inspire?
Well, let's just say.
I mean, wait, what? What are you talking about? I don't.
With a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand. Of course
you killed. Yeah,
Haven't
okay.
you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too. This could have just been gurgling noises. Well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing. Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector.
None of the... No, I won't have what he's having.
Destiny, wouldn't you? Well, now that's the ingratitude of youth for you. I relate an exciting tale, and do I get thanked for it?
I don't thank anybody.
It's all me.
Dude,
Anyway, go on.
I'm the protagonist. None of you would be able to save this goddamn world if I didn't take action. God, this is why I like going to that wonderful little LARP park where I don't have to save everyone's ass. I just enjoy my time in the sun. Hey, Z. Yeah, but more grenades, Z, damn. Oh, well.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Hey, what's up, baby?
What is it you would like? Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that. In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds. Cathar was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They started to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they sleep.
I'm sorry, but unless they're entering an engineering contest, how exactly are warriors supposed to test a skill by dropping bombs on people that can't fight back? Explain that to me. This is why I don't understand warriors' honors or code. I mean, not that I disagree with the results, that's how I would choose to fight, but...
They swooped down from space, across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface.
Yeah, alright.
And in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
Good for you.
We were not members of the Republic. Cathar was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known.
You can't prove that.
Stellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew
All
what
right.
was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it. My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard. My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature...
See, this is why I think it's better to be a survivor than a warrior.
And he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die. Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this anymore.
I get you completely. Moving on.
Yes, what's on your mind? Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
What do you mean left out of the loop?
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me.
Well, if you were a better unit, you could come more often.
They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it.
You could have asked
to know what went on and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
You know what? I've only been in this world for a couple hours when you get down to it. It's not my fault. I was a little blue thing, then I was a cat, and this is all a very new experience for me, okay?
I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me.
Well, why didn't you ask sooner? Don't get snippy with me.
I may not know much about the Jedi, but I do know they aren't famous for taking on old Padawans and sending them on dangerous assignments.
All right, fair.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that.
Me too. I mean, she's like over there. We're not tied up in any way.
Tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
There's never a reason when I'm around.
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again. Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said it. Let's just get
seems
on
like
what we were doing.
It's all right. I'm used to being insulted wherever I go.
Can I help? I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
Character growth.
You're teasing me. You know very well what I said.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising.
Yes.
No, I'm not. Why must you make this so difficult for me? Can't you just accept a simple compliment?
Well, yes, I can accept it, but where's the fun in that?
I see. Is there nothing I can do to make it up to you? I would rather we were friends.
I mean, I would rather...
You know I can't feel that way about you. About any man. It isn't permitted. I am a Jedi. I must resist these temptations.
Well, I mean, technically, I've been a woman before. Could you feel that way about a woman?
That isn't allowed.
And I've been anything in between.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being
Hey, at least you're not talking to me. At least you're not preaching to me about the values of bacon and meat. I don't do that shit.
Self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Oh, let's see. We got a voice in my head. Let's see. AR, hi. Oh, you love my content. Let's see. You first found out I'm doing gameplay of favorite Wii games called Spore Hero. Oh, Well, thank you. I'll let the moron with the controller know that you like his shit. I mean, seriously, the crap that comes out of that idiot's head is nuts. But, thank you for moving into my brain for now. It's kind of a mess, but, I'm sure if you move the pool table, I'm sure you could find a place, to, to sit. Trash Dragon, welcome your new roommate. I said welcome him, not flip him the bird. You're a piece of shit. Oh, nonsense. You're not like that at all.
Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that.
Oh, yes, tell me more about this compassion of yours.
I had to tell you how much
Get a little closer. I think you'll probably want to, put your lips on mine to tell me about it.
Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal.
Yeah, but burning my home dimension down wasn't allowed. Didn't stop me from doing it. What do you mean that's a bad example? Because that's what got me cursed to in an immortal existence. What? I never said I could make good positions. Fine, I guess I'll friend zone myself.
Not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better. But
I don't. I feel a little blue
we should probably continue
in the
on
balls. Yes, trash. Oh. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, other important voices in my head. Give me a second. Shouldn't have to. Huh. We're gonna take just a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I got a message from something possibly important. It's everything's okay. Just needed to take a moment to see what that was. All right. Hey, man. Let's go there, man. This is gonna be fun, man. Those buildings look a little untextured, don't you think? Whoop. The mouthy pup is... Puff! It's Puff! The mouthy pup has returned.
Calonord is dead, Lord Malik. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Callow's, not yours.
At least the dude's reasonable, I guess.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malik?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Okay, for a second I thought it was just the generic dude in armor who was the apprentice, but... Alright. Okay, I was about to make a joke about him, blocking the camera, but... Well, it seems even he kind of agrees with me.
find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
I think I blacked out a little too quickly there. That did not seem like a natural place to put an end to things. Oh. Oh God. Oh no. Trees! Trees everywhere! Oh, it's beautiful! Oh, it's lush and glowing and just vibrant with life. Oh, it's out to get me. Save me, mommy. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess I'm just imagining where the... Oh, yeah. No, this is fine. This is fine. Oh, God, tell me this is... Oh, fuck, it's water. Come on, guys. Didn't Goop tell you I can't swim for shit? Oh, this is going to be the worst moment of my life. What do you mean I could swim just fine in Skyrim? That was when I was in Skyrim. Don't you know I suffer severe brain trauma every time I reincarnate and I forget everything? Well, okay, don't forget. I just lose all my skills. I'm like a walking Metroid game.
You felt it, yes? Another vision?
Well, that was delayed a wee bit, Bastila, don't you think?
Showing us the star maps unearthed by Reverend Malak. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manan is covered by nothing but vast...
Wait, how did you say that?
The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more...
They put on some lead shoes and went for a walk? I mean, I know some loser who, like, threw iron boots on and did the same thing. All right. Don't worry, I'll probably bring Gianni back for combat, but I don't know. I think Mission might be useful to have around. While we're in the city at the very least. Really?
Yeah?
Sure.
And anything over here? Leave no loot unlotted.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps that the Galactic Senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The Senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first...
I'm just staying out of this one.
All the cameras around the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
Sorry, more messages from my brain.
No, really.
I don't need to
I should
abandon
apologize.
you at the
I
moment,
should try to
though.
control myself, as you Jedi do. Is there anything I can help you with? Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere.
Very interesting.
Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So, we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether. You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
Yeah, sure, of course they don't.
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto.
That's gonna end poorly at some point.
Making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want.
Resourceful.
Probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require?
Do you like banana bread or cornbread?
You're joking. Wait, I'm sorry, but the reason it's important. So we sit here on this. Well, us and the Sith.
Okay, I did ask that.
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides.
Okay, I did get. Sorry, I'm a wee bit distracted.
Star map? Like an no. Is there anything?
Yeah, no, I think I'm good.
Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residence. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got. Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Got it. Oh.
How can I help? Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
You really shouldn't.
Yes. There is something I would like to ask if you'll permit it.
Of course.
Don't even start with that. You're the one who asked. I wasn't even going to say anything.
But yet,
now,
here we are.
Up, I see I shouldn't have waited as long as I have. In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the lure of the dark side. And with so little training, for me it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all?
Don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm completely immune to the dark side. I mean, there are definitely times where I'd like to just pull a gun and shoot people, but... honestly, honey, I've seen what happens and you follow the dark path. You blow up a tree, and then you're stuck in an endless cycle of reincarnation. It's not worth it. It's a struggle for me sometimes.
I've never found the Jedi path an easy one to walk. It's good to know I'm not alone.
Trust me, you're not.
I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
No, those are paths to being a functional human being.
I don't know. Would the power I use to kill Darth Malak be too tempting to keep using? Would I become the kind of evil I want to destroy? The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak, I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? Even worse, who am I to try and make you question them? These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission.
All right.
If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat.
can't talk now. I've got to get this Colto loaded up before my shift is over.
Honestly, Bastila, as I found, just focus on what will cost the least amount of lives. Pursue that. Sorry, don't mind me. I realized I had a lot of stuff and not enough money. Let's see. Oh. Well, how can I adapt that? They told me how. I think I missed it. Thanks for doing business. Alright. Hey, little buddy. Keep up the good work. Yeah, drat. I was afraid of that. I think, even though I only poisoned one of the Gizaks, I think I kind of fucked myself. Oh well. Oh wait, I don't think I want to leave it just yet. All right. Wait. Hold the phone.
We've got all the proper Colto training. Enough time to listen to your stories. Got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over. Enough time to listen to your stories. Got a full shipment of Colto ready to load.
Okay. What was with... Huh. That was a lot of fanfare for something that proved to be kinda pointless, don't you think? Whatever. Yeah. Why did you make me watch that twice for each area? Also, why did the camera have a seizure? Oh, fine. Put me in an odd angle, so just moving a centimeter made me have to watch all of that again. Go to hell. Huh. I would have expected, since I'm still technically in the city, that, you know, I wouldn't need to, you know, whatever. I don't know. I do not know what the rules of this world work. I just work here. Well, I mean, I want a lot of things, you know. I would like, you know, to be able to, you know, dive into a vault filled with the world's most delicious salad. I would like an ironing board that doesn't scream like a banshee. And above all else, I want them to make a Transformers movie that is actually genuinely good and not just okay. But at the moment right now, not really. Nothing really. That being said, Rise of the Beast was good, and fuck all of you who says otherwise. Fuck no, I hate this game. I don't care if I'm missing out on experience. I am not subjecting myself to that shitty game. There's nothing worse than forcing yourself to try to have fun. Ugh, trying to stay awake while wandering through a school as a Japanese schoolboy. Fuck, that was boring. I don't like you. Just throwing that out there now. Alright, fair enough. I just kind of wanted to make sure this wasn't a shakedown. Yeah, no, fair enough. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure this wasn't a shakedown, and I mean, I guess you could still say it is a shakedown, but whatever. Good to know, so just take care of everything while I'm here, got it. Actually, I'm curious. Oh, I'm supposed to... Okay, I have to go back and do that. So I just wanted to check... So I just wanted to quickly check and see if there was any more quests off-planet that I'd have to do, but thankfully not, except... Yeah, I gotta go back to, Tatooine and give someone a stick. Fine. Actually, wait, hold on. Let's... Okay, just wanted to check.
Got all the proper Culto training.
Hey, I'm working here. Go talk to the diplomatic rep if you got something.
Fine. I can see that no one loves me. You know, I'm just gonna quickly suspend myself in time. Really quickly. Don't like losing progress and stuff. What's this way? Alright, yeah, let's go this way, see where that leads us.
I was told that you're a friend of Jolie Bindo, and that Jolie has returned to the sector. Please, my name is Elora.
Okay.
My husband, Sunry, and Jolie are old friends. Now Sunry needs Jolie's help.
Okay.
Please, I beg you to bring Jolie to speak to me about my husband. Sunry's life depends on it.
Okay. Can we... Okay, good. I can swap here. Oh, yeah, I guess we can do that. Sure.
Yes?
Okay. I'm actually gonna back out. I was hoping maybe this was like a little room. Again, I want to explore everywhere back here. Though I'm just very bad at navigating this.
Jolie, may I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna
I figured
eavesdrop.
It was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
Alright, Trash Dragon, let's go get some Pocky
With the order.
while we leave these
You
two.
are a Jedi, Jolie. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes. I want to stop Malik as much as anyone, but I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi.
I mean, that's
Capacity
fair.
for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you were quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group. With a lightsaber. And force powers.
I am not a weapon of mass destruction. I just happen to carry a nuke. You know, just I carry a nuke for polite conversation. I'm not crazy. I just think of me as any regular person that has like 24 voices in his head at any given time.
There's gonna be a heavy...
These Cellcats don't know what they're gonna miss. When the Sith
Where the fuck are you guys? Why hell? We were literally just walking down the hallway. You followed me better when we had, like, the monsters from The Thing breathing down our necks. Okay, I guess both sides lead to big open areas, not just a... Yeah, alright. We're here, we'll explore this side, why not? I'm getting a lot of notifications from other... Alright, sorry, just because I feel like it will explore the city, I want to have mission with me.
Days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Well,
Save
touchy.
your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
I really can't help but feel that we need to separate them a bit more in the city, because this is just...
Senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
I mean, yes, I think that is very true.
What happened to Taris? Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't brag about mass murder, guys. Okay, well that did end a bit more peacefully than I was expecting, but mass murder, guys, don't wear it as a badge of honor.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark? Thanks, Tyvark. Catch you next week.
Huh?
Sure. I always shop here. Tyvark's prices are the best in the city.
Okay. I don't have a ton of... Wow, those implants are expensive. Yeah, you might have the best price in the city, but you either don't have anything I want, or I'm not willing to pay for the things I do want, because I don't... My funds are not unlimited at the moment. I mean, okay, I can't argue with that logic. Alright, but as long as your answers are what's the winning lottery numbers, maybe I can help you. Well, maybe they have the answers, they're just looking for the question. You know, buddy, I can respect you. I think names are a bit overrated myself. Yeah, they'll just point big guns and say, "So, give me the resources." Yeah, no, I don't know where that came from, but it was a terrible impression anyway. All right, let me freeze myself in time again, just because I'm genuinely concerned that if I talk to you by myself, I'm gonna get mugged and you're gonna steal my cupcakes. Yes, I always keep cupcakes on me. No, I'm not gonna tell you where I keep them. That'll defeat the point, because then you could find them and take. What the? Okay. Okay. Okay, you're being very poetic. This kind of reminds me of the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, they were an interesting lot. All right, I'm intrigued. Given the times we're living in, would be nice to get money for killing Sith. I don't believe you. All right, I'll listen tentatively. Well, that's sketchy as hell. Alright, I guess I could get behind. Oh, shit. Nope, nope, nope. I do not deal with that shitty-ass game.
Sorry, buddy. Ever since the murder, the Cellcath had made me keep this place locked up tight. This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing this Sith woman. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, but not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Cellcath are holding him in prison while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, but enough about my problems.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, Kolto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privilege. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto, but the Cellcath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage. Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
We'll see,
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manon? Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first. We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Right.
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manon. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it.
All right.
That's what we would ask you to do. There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
No, we're not gonna cook his guts, Trash Dragon.
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access. The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here, the Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed.
Fair.
There's a pass card to get you inside our facility. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try for? Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we...
I can't talk now. I've got to get this Colto loaded.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh. Good luck. You're gonna need it. We haven't been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much... Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is, we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out any. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely.
That was a total guess. That was also... Okay. Okay. Not gonna mess with that.
Can I help you with anything? The Sith thing we've met. Can I? Okay.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I'm sorry. I'm on duty, citizen.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope you... He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath... But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning. The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell. Do you want to Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few... He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spot. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it... What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spit. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes... If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it to... Shall we get it? Hey, you?
What do you want? Tila. Yes, it could be. No, please don't hurt her. Please. All right. All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
Okay, you guys...
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
I'm just throwing this out there. You knew he was married and you didn't pull this.
4, 5, 6. Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble.
Cool.
Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
Okay. Yeah, that was despicably easy, I'm just saying. Okay, we're actually going to return to the Ebon Hawk. For reasons, well, for just reasons, we're going to Dantooine right now. Yes, I know I said let's finish everything up here so we don't have to pay the fee again, but I just have a feeling that it's probably in my best interest to go to Dantooine now before I finish my third mission. I should just call it a hunch. Can I skip? I can skip. Yay, a turret section. that racism. Just let me land already. I've got business I need to attend to. Alright, Charlie. I've got my angels. Let's go deal with Slaver. Let's go deal with the slave man. Okay. Okay. Out by the estates, we got a ways to travel. We got a bit of a jog ahead of us, ladies.
Thank you for exacting my revenge on those Mandalorian.
No problem, I guess. Where's... That's right. Hold on. I remember you had some cool shit. Yep, cool, but expensive. Alright. Chirp, chirp. Yeah, those are speeders, but let's be honest here. I'm pretty sure those have been here this whole time. What was this piece of shit doing in there? Do I need to have a word with the people inside the state? Shit. That's more dark side. I was hoping... It was a stupid hope. I know that since this guy's, you know, blatant slaver, it wouldn't be... Maybe if I challenge him in a straight-up fight, I wouldn't get dark side points. And I just don't like fighting fair. I like to deal with the problem as quickly as possible, you know? Oh, well, what can you do? Let's go back and turn in the sticks real quick. Yeah, more cinematic, but harder to hear at times.
Greetings again from the offices. I see that, but do you have the all-important chieftains? Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side. I'm sure. Zerka Corporation thanks you again.
Okay, cool. All right. Back to Mon. Back to Mon. Yeah, it's the Evan Hawks just through here. Yeah. Just let me go. Just let me get there. Okay, thank you. I'm afraid, my friends, this is where I must lay my head to rest. Ugh, it was good to have you with me in my brain during this expedition. But I'm afraid once again, it is time for us to leave her, Johnny. Leave her. Good night.